Hello, and welcome to Hero Roulette, my weekly Overwatch stream where I play as one hero for the entire evening. The hero played is unknown at this moment in time, but it will be chosen shortly via owheropicker.com. This is week 25. I've already played as 24 of the heroes. You can see on the list that those ticked have already been played and they're no longer available, so only 8 heroes remain. The first half of the evening we'll play the hero as I usually would. It's generally a little warm-up. Halfway through, we'll watch a tutorial video or an advanced guide. Then we'll continue to play and see if we've learnt anything. Last time we got Bastion. I'm not going to go over it again. You can watch the previous video to see what my opinions were of it. It's a bit of a shame we didn't actually get to play him this week because we've got a nice little skin, as you can see in the background. We're live on Twitch, so hello chat. Hello YouTube in the edited VOD. If you have any tips on how I can improve with the hero that I'm playing, please let me know in chat or in the comments section. So without further ado, let's spin the wheel and see who our hero for tonight is. Widow. Okay. Widowmaker. I don't mind Widowmaker. I'm actually looking forward to trying her and getting good at her because I am pretty naff. So Widowmaker. I imagine she's not very high up. There she is. 11 hours. I'm quite surprised I've got 11 hours, to be honest. 11 hours total. 65 games played. So I've won 50% of the games I've played as her. 22 kill streak best. That's a surprise, to be honest. I think what I'm going to have to learn with her is positioning. Positioning is going to be my major thing. And also headshots. Getting headshots is not my forte. So let's see how it goes. Widowmaker. Her rifle is called the Widow's Kiss. I never knew that. Left click is just an assault rifle, pretty much. It's pretty weak as far as I can tell. Right click is looking down the scope. There's a slight charge. It powers up the longer you hold it. Your ultimate, INFRA-SIGHT. So you can see, it's wall hacks. You can see people through walls. Left shift is the grappling hook. It's great for moving you out of enemy fire, I guess. And you always see people doing the trick shots where they fire themselves into the air using the grappling hook and then they shoot someone. Really good. Venom mine, you launch a little proximity mine, I guess. My main use for that mine is sort of cover my back. If I'm looking down my scope and I know there's an easy way to get behind me, then I'll drop a mine there. Composition wise, having a Doomfist and a Winston might be quite beneficial for me. If they can keep them busy while I just stand on the outskirts firing away. Bloody hell, he got his high noon quick.
No one can hide from my sight.
Smooth position. I feel like they're going to know that I'm here. Taken out by a Mercy. Oh god. I should have just run away then.
Watch your step. No one can hide from my sight.
Reaper 1.
I'm on fire.
Keep out of my way.
Wow, that went really well actually.
Stop the payload.
Good shot. I'm genuinely not really sure where to be here. I keep missing all those. Shit.
No one can hide from my sight.
Heroes never die.
Impeccable.
Oh, shouldn't have jumped. Oh, rest though, thanks.
Hello. This will help.
I could use some assistance. Ich bin down. Just nanobees administered. What
Walk it off. Hello. Acknowledged.
No! Fuck. Shouldn't have gone in there. I'm a sniper. What am I doing trying to close range combat?
Here I am.
Bollocks. I'm just not in range of my healers.
Join me.
It had to be done.
Well, this is nice. I'll just sit here. Have a nice relaxing vacation. Now, where else can I sit? Sit up there? Is that going to give me any line of sight at all?
Join
This is not your time. Allow me to repair the damage.
Oh, fucking platform.
No one can hide from my sight.
Ash behind on spawn. Never mind. Wow, another one. GG's. What I'm going to do is rush to the lighthouse as soon as I can, because I know that I can get on top of it. And now, you don't see too many widows up there. That might be because no one thinks to play up there, or because it's a fucking dumb idea. However, oh. Oh, jeez.
Sight.
Maybe one or two half-decent spots here, but I think the Farah's just going to see me a mile off.
The objective is now active.
Para, reporting.
Just need to put enough pressure on this Farah
The enemies of Talon will be eliminated.
that fuck is she? Okay, sure.
Heroes never die.
No one can hide from my sight.
This is the other super obvious spot, as we know from when I played Farah.
The enemies of Talon will be eliminated.
I am securing the objective.
This is not your time.
There we go.
I'm on fire. Anyone want?
I knew it. I knew, absolutely 100% knew that they would run Widow to retaliate.
Much better.
That's a shame. I don't know what I should have done there. Should I have stood my ground?
No. No one can hide from my sight.
Heroes never die.
Impeccable.
Heilstrahl aktiviert. I cast this forth. Enemy seen.
You should have
Surrender to my will.
Wonder where their widow is.
This is my will.
Gotcha.
Allow me to repair the damage. Double kill.
The enemies of Talon will be eliminated.
I don't know about that. You can see my body almost fling back up again. Look, watch this. Nah, not on my screen.
I look on my sight. Alliance is at an end.
Well, GG. I'm very surprised we won that. Especially after that first game. I couldn't even get rolling, but those last few maps were out in the open, so I think that definitely played to Widow's advantage. This is another popular Widow map, so I will keep an eye out for an enemy Widow.
You should have stayed there.
Go on, go for the res. Oh, you wanker. Just out of my sightline. I'd love some heals, please.
Enemy turret destroyed.
I'd love some heals, please.
But TS, can I maybe a healing?
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh, nearly got him. Oh my god, can I have some motherfucking heals?
Almost ready. Just run and ready.
Oh, come on, she's standing still for fuck's sake. Fuck you, reload. Didn't really want you there, but hey ho. I think much like McCree, maybe it's easier for Widow if I just stand still to take the shot.
The enemies of Talon will be
Let's keep it going.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Fuck that! I'm gonna try and stay with the team and see if I can get some nice pop shots from behind.
I'll let you pass.
Good shot.
The enemies of Talon will... No one can hide from my sight.
Let them out.
Get here.
60 seconds remaining.
Nope.
This would end. Let's put an end.
Nanoboost administered.
Wow, we won. I don't know how effective I was in that game. And it's the halfway point. I think it's going okay. We've sort of 50% win, 50% loss. I don't think I'm really having too much impact on the games. I'm kind of eager to learn and see where I'm going wrong. So let's watch some tips and tricks.
So at number 5, we're going to talk about the tracking style aim and when and where you should use it. You should always track when possible. I'd say probably mid to long range is a must. You want to think about where the enemy will be in the next second and track all the way until they meet that point, at which point you click and shoot and hopefully get the kill. At number 4, we've got flicks. Flicks are definitely the most important whenever you're at close range. Anything from mid to short range I like to flick with. Because it is such a fast and violent movement, you'll almost always end up missing since flicks are more inconsistent, so don't only ever flick. The best way to learn Widow is to learn tracking and movement first and foremost, and then learn to flick. At number 3, the last style of aim, we have hook shots. Hook shotting is a combination of using your hook and pressing space right before you hit the ledge, and then shooting in mid-air. You usually can't do a tracking shot when you do this just because of the nature of a hook shot. One, you must always figure out where the enemy is hiding and where the tanks are going to be so that you can avoid the tanks. The tanks are going to be your biggest enemy whenever you're trying to land a hook shot because they can block all the damage very easily. Second, you want to know what you're going for. You can't just really blindly hook shot unless you have really good reflexes. Imagine the target that you're going to be going after and jump up and go for just that kill. And lastly, hook shotting basically just gives you a free shot, so whenever you do go for a hook shot, don't worry if you can't get the kill. You had your chance, just try and make sure that you land in a safe spot. And speaking of position, at number 2, we're going to talk about where you should be standing as Widow. Whenever you play Widow, you're not really going to have many options to get away from very high mobility heroes. Because of this fact, you're going to have to play very far back whenever there are lots of threats on the objective, and you're going to want to play a bit closer up whenever your team can protect you and there aren't many enemies on point or wherever the team fight might be going on. High ground is going to be your best friend. Also, try and take positions where the enemy tanks or mobile DPS are going to be forced to leave the team and try to deal with you. If you take cross angles that are distance, the enemy has no option other than to try and go after you or at least die to you, because if they try and block you, your entire enemy team is going to be on the opposing angle firing damage as well. You really should never be on point as Widow because of this fact. Also, sometimes it is advantageous if you go for a flank as Widow. However, I wouldn't really recommend this unless you're starting to land consistent shots, so just be very honest with yourself if you're going to go for a big flank. Constantly ask yourself who you want to kill and why, and if that positioning is going to help you to do so while also keeping you safe. And lastly, at number 1, we're going to talk about the most underutilized parts of Widow's kits, her wall hack and Venom Mine. Venom Mine is extremely useful for setting up where you're going to be standing, so that if you get jumped, the extra 75 damage over time will give you the opportunity to finish your opponent even if you die. You can use your ult before each team fight, and you want to use your Venom Mine at all times.
What you find from these vids is it's just be a good aimer and good game sense. Yeah, I mean, good aim's tough. I think I've got a good aim, but I never actively aim for headshots. I guess what I learned from that is maybe rotate a bit more, try and get the corners. I'm standing out in the open a bit too much, I think. Venom Mines I think I'm using correctly. I think I'm using my ult as soon as I get it. I probably should wait until the team fight starts so that the whole team has the advantage. I'm going to try and panic less. Whenever I see people, I go click, 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 and I don't wait until I've got a nice shot and shoot. Yeah, fuck it, let's try. Okay, rotate around.
Push the talk back on.
The enemies of Talon will be eliminated.
Okay, they know where I am. I'm gonna move.
A legend falls.
Oh, fuck you.
I think it's time for us to seal
Dude, there was 2 people in our
Jesus.
spawn. Like, it was Diva and Anzo. Unbelievable.
No one can hide from my sight.
Go, get them all. Play of the game.
Much better.
Fire. Why? Stay out of my
Oh my god.
Fuck's sake. I blame our widow, she's rubbish.
Get into position.
Caught in my web.
We're not gonna hold this for 4 minutes.
Heroes never die.
What the fuck? Get me out of this game. Get me out of this game.
Oh my god.
Ah, man.
GG boy.
I think I got a few nice ones when I flanked a little bit, but they just chased me down. They must have been communicating because as soon as I got a pick, they'd bum rush me.
I'm taking the objective. You know you want some.
I was wondering how long it would be before they shot at me, being a still target.
No one can hide from my sight. Next.
I could hear someone behind us.
Attention, tu mets les pieds.
Heroes never die.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I think I've been here a bit too long. Oh fuck, fell off the wall. I think my team in that last game were very good at pushing forward to the point where me and the other sniper could just sit back and enjoy doing not a great deal. Okay. Oh, you shit.
Heal me. La veuve Tissa.
Thought it might be coming for me.
No one can hide from my sight.
Огонь по готовности!
Shit.
I am on fire.
Right beside you.
I thank you. You have my thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh well. That tie would have done much better on the point. So I guess I helped. Oh, you lucky fuck.
No one can hide from my sight.
Огонь по готовности!
Come on over.
Галим Уэдик.
Party on the objective. Move in.
The enemies of Talon will be eliminated.
Well, okay. I didn't speak much during that match because I think I was very into it. In the zone then. I got some few good kills, especially that first one. Second game was a bit tougher, I think. Just trying to rotate out of their way.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
The enemies of Talon will be eliminated.
Lost my reticle for a second then.
Taking damage.
No one can hide from my sight.
Why is there a Mercy behind us?
Uэдик.
I need healing.
Was that one hit?
The enemies of Talon will be eliminated.
I don't like what I'm doing here. I don't really know what I'm doing here.
Helden sterben nicht.
Oh. It's a waste of time, isn't it? Trying to take on her. Thank you. Oh, what am I? I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I hate being on defense, because by the time you get in a good position, they could already be around you. It's probably a case of a mismatch of just a mishmash competition. Oh fuck, where am I? I hate this. This happened last time.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh, piss off! How the f...
Did that sting?
Helden sterben nicht.
Do something! Nerf this!
Get up.
Watch it.
It's a shame it ended the way it did. I'd have loved to have got a win. I don't know, Widow's still really tough. I was trying to rotate, but when you rotate, especially on defense, I found you just get overrun very, very quickly. You can't rotate somewhere quick enough, because if the rest of your team are just letting it go, then you end up behind and you just get overrun. And that happened quite a few times in the games. I think also as Widow you do get shut down very quickly. Their team will focus you, and I just don't have the skill to combat that or get away well enough. I got the odd headshot. Probably I don't really want to know what my accuracy was like. I'm glad I got to play her. There weren't that many wins. We had a great start to the night, I think, but near the end we just got lumped with some pretty bad compositions. That was Widow. She was good. She's fun. She is fun, but she can be frustrating. Only in certain compositions I'd choose her, and I'd need a lot more practice. Widow is aim. I'd need to solidly practice on Widow day in, day out, I think, to get good with her. Like, anywhere near good. I enjoy heroes with a lot more maneuverability. I like practicing accuracy, but if I can't move quick enough, then I don't know. I don't enjoy it as much. I prefer quick heroes with high maneuverability. I'd rather have less damage and high maneuverability, to be honest. Well, that's just me. That was Widow. That was week 25. Join me again next week for week 26. And, yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye!